Welcome back to the Plays with Cars YouTube channel, and possibly the last ever episode of Project Cobra. You see, we've had the Cobra for a long time. I've owned this car for almost 4 years now, and as you guys can tell by all my other projects, I kind of have automotive ADD. This is the second longest I've ever owned a project car. My 73 Javelin, the one that is our avatar on the channel, was the only one I owned longer. I had that car for 6 years. Anyways, I'm just kind of burned out on it quite a bit, as you have probably figured out, due to the fact that it didn't move from February until August of this year with the starter problem. And I just don't seem to be very enthusiastic about doing anything with the car. I started stripping out the interior to put the interior in it and stuff, but then we got the T-Bird and I literally haven't touched it again. So looking at all the work that needs to be done here with the garage project and Project Porsche, plus we have the Audi and the Mazda outside, and now the T-Bird 2, I just don't see that we're going to get to this car, especially not in any kind of super big building way. You know, the car's pretty much all built. The next step is basically throwing in a roll cage and we'll going door-to-door racing with it. That's exactly what's going to happen. I got some people coming up, acquaintances know from racing circles. They do Lucky Dog Racing League, which is a road race endurance door-to-door racing league, and they raced a Mustang before with a 5.0 in it, and they needed a new shell, but they weren't real happy with their 5.0 program, and it's like, hey, turnkey race car, put your roll cage in this thing and you're done. All the way even to the point that next year Lucky Dog is mandating Falcon and Zenith RT615s for their tires. And look, there's a set on there and there's a set over there that go with it. So this thing could very well become a road race car in less than an hour. So these guys are on their way up. I made sure the battery was charged and I wiped all the dust off of it and kicked all the spiders out. But otherwise, this is how she sits. So we're going to do that with these guys and see if we can't make a deal, and if we can, then maybe the car and maybe even all the pile of parts too will be gone by the end of this video, and we'll put Project T-Bird in here. Or, knowing me, probably I'll buy something else, but yeah. Shut up, you commenters. Anyways, yeah, so more than likely, if they end up buying this thing, all the parts and stuff will go with it. We'll put T-Bird in here. We'll concentrate on just the Porsche and the T-Bird next season. Obviously, Project Porsche, we got some big plans for that thing for C Street. The T-Bird, we don't even know what the heck we're going to do with that thing yet. But definitely doing some fun. And it seems like maybe you guys like some drag racing stuff. And this thing, we'd have to redo everything on it to make a drag car anyway. We got to do the exact same amount of work to the T-Bird. And it's just kind of a cooler platform, let's be honest. This thing, even though it's Cobra, it's a Mustang. Everybody's got a Mustang. It's not real popular. But don't get me wrong, I've loved the car, I've loved owning the car, I really love driving the car. The drivetrain is fantastic. In Dreamland, I would take all the mechanical components out of this and put it in the T-Bird and call it done. But, you know, she's been a good car, she loves the big track, so it would be a good retirement for her. So we'll see what happens with these guys, and we'll update you later on in the video. But until then, this is Project Cobra. And that's it. It's gone. It's going to Lucky Dog Racing League to be a road race car. It's what that car always should have done from the first place. But these gentlemen bought it, and away it goes. Oh, goodbye, Polly the Cobra. You will be missed. So yeah, that's going to do it for Project Cobra here on the Plays with Cars YouTube channel. She is done and gone and no more.